Hiya guys, today I'm just going to do a little update because I've slipped a bit off plan today and I just want to document it. I've posted something about it briefly on Instagram, but as I've discussed before, I don't want to post pictures of what I'm eating when I'm eating off plan, and it's not to pretend that I'm not eating off plan. It's more about thinking about others and thinking about the fact that if you're following me on Instagram because you're following the Slimming World plan and you're wanting to see ideas and things about that, then the last thing that you want to see when you're scrolling through, if you're just following people just for Slimming World or weight loss, is pictures of food that is, really high fat or just something that might tempt you. It's like I won't walk through the chocolate aisle in a supermarket if I'm trying to avoid things like that. I'm sure you don't want to see all that on your phone, so that's why I won't talk about exactly what I've had, but I will state and be honest about the fact that I have gone off plan, and it's the first time in a few weeks that I have done it, and I'm not exactly sure why, other than I'm in a bit of a funny mood. Star Week could have won the battle. It's been a lovely day, and I was off work and I didn't want to have to think about having things. I'm slowing down in my thought processes while I'm speaking because I'm catching myself out and I'm realising that all of what I'm saying is excuses, and excuses are just what gets you into that mess of being overweight in the first place, and I'm trying to stop myself from having excuses and just being real and realistic to myself, because I think that a lot of us come up with excuses and reasons why, this awful thing happened in my life, so I comfort ate. Well, okay, yeah, I know that that's what a lot of us do, but really, is an excuse, and to strip away that excuse and to realise and just think about what you actually did, and that is to, eat badly, and just stop there, and then if you don't have an excuse, then hopefully you'll just get back to it the following day. So that's what I'm thinking. So tomorrow my intention is to just get fully back on plan, and just keep going, and probably have a few less sins over the next few days or week, but I'll see how it goes. Weigh-in is tomorrow. I personally don't think that what I have today will affect weigh-in tomorrow, just because of the fact that as I've been a member of Slimming World for nearly 3 years, and I really observe other people's journeys, and I know that a lot of the time people will sometimes get great losses and they'll be like, oh, I had this, I had that, I had McDonald's, I had a pizza, I had, I ate so much and I've lost 10 pounds or whatever it is. And I really don't believe that it's anything to do with that week, why they've had that loss. I think it's catching up on you, and, I think that the following week is when you pay for what you've done the week before, because I think it takes a while to turn it all to fat. And the only time I think that it makes a difference what you eat directly before weigh-in is when it's something that's really heavy, like stodgy, and physically is going to be heavier in your body. So if you haven't, if you have a massive meal just before weigh-in and it's going to be heavy and you have loads and loads to drink, whereas you didn't the week before, then I think that that's going to make an impact. I'm not saying that this won't count what's happened today, but I'm saying that it's going to catch up with me next week if I'm not careful. And that's why I think sometimes people might get a false sense of security when they've been off plan completely, and then they go and weigh in and they've got a loss on the scales, and they think, yes, I can do this, and then they carry on, and then the next week they either see the gain on the scales or maybe they've got back on track and they're really good that week, and then that's the week when the scales don't do what they're hoping because they've been really good, and actually I was really good this week and last week I was crap and I lost loads of weight, and now, you know, so then people get frustrated, but actually that's when I think it is the week before that catches up. So anyway, that's just my opinion and my observation about what I think happens, and we'll see tomorrow when I weigh in if today's made a difference. It will have been just over a week since I weighed in, as I weighed in an earlier group last week on the Tuesday, and so tomorrow's weigh-in is Thursday, and it's going to be at a different location than my usual one just because they need a different venue for just this week, so who knows if that will affect anything. Hopefully it won't. We'll see. I will update you all and let you know. But yeah, I hope that this doesn't demotivate anyone in any way. You know, some of us do end up having days when we just have to go off track for whatever reason or excuse. But the main thing is just getting back on and realising that it's a lifestyle, and, you know, we cannot all be perfect every day. So I'll go back to being perfect tomorrow and on plan, but today, no, I'm only actually joking about being perfect. I do not think that I'm perfect. But yeah, we can't all do everything precisely to the T, and, you know, we have to live our lives as well and have a bit of, it has to be a bit of give sometimes, just as long as it's within the realms of what you would do if you're, you know, going on throughout your life and trying to maintain a weight, I guess, and just not going too overboard. So I did actually go out for a meal tonight, and I was thinking I'm going to have a dessert because I'm having an off-plan day, and in the end I was so full with what I'd had that I didn't have the dessert. So that's one thing I did well and I can be pleased about. I didn't have the dessert. And the other thing I just want to mention is, because I've eaten all of these kind of beige foods and, you know, the foods that I usually would avoid today, my stomach hurts and I feel rubbish physically. And I just think, oh, although I enjoyed some of the foods that I'd had today, I enjoy it much more when I'm having on-plan foods. So that's what I have to keep in mind when I'm, you know, making my lovely strawberry and melon desserts with chocolate shot on. That's much more enjoyable, because I can feel positive about it. So yeah, that's, I think, what I'm going to keep in my mind, and I hope everyone else is having a lovely week, and I hope that that everything's going well, and I shall catch up with you with another video to update you. By the way, I finished my Couch to 5k week 4 yesterday, and I'm going to start Couch to 5k week 5 tomorrow. I had a bit of a delay with it over the last 3 weeks. It took me 3 weeks to do week 4, unfortunately, because the first week I was feeling a bit tired and a bit lazy, and then the second week I wasn't feeling very well, so because I wasn't well I didn't do it. But now I'm back to it, and I really have to do it every other day now to get enough training in time for May the 17th when I'm doing the London Superheroes 5k. So alright, I shall update you with a video within the next couple of days about tomorrow's weigh-in. Take care.